want to use the US currency as a means of exchange and a store of value.
The dollar became the linchpin for the international monetary system.
I am Izzy Lawrence, and I'm talking about the past and present of the US dollar with leading researchers in the field.
The Forum: How the US dollar came to dominate the world. Saturday at 12 GMT.
Still to come on the Arts Hour with me, Nikki Beatty, Oscar-winning filmmaker Asif Kapadia on his documentary drama Hybrid 2073. We'll hear from US singer-songwriter and LGBTQ plus icon Gigi Perez, and I'll be talking to filmmakers Pinny Grills and Sam Crane about their Shakespeare and shoot-'em-up mashup Grand Theft Hamlet. All that still to come on the Arts Hour.
BBC News with David Harper. The first direct talks between Russia and the US since Moscow's attack on Ukraine are underway in the Saudi capital Riyadh. US officials say they want to see if Russia is serious about an end to the war, but the Russians say the aim is the full restoration of ties between the two countries. Kiev has been left out of the discussions, as have European leaders. The EU Commission President says Europe will step up its commitments to Kiev. Lebanon says Israeli troops have pulled out of villages in the south in accordance with its truce agreement with Hezbollah, but Israel has said some units will stay at 5 outposts for an indefinite time. A Sudanese activist group has accused the Rapid Support Forces of killing more than 200 people in the White Nile state over the past 3 days. The RSF is in the process of setting up a rival government. Vietnam has approved a major cut in government workers. 5 ministries and 4 state agencies will be abolished to improve efficiency, along with 5 state television channels. The government in Tokyo aims to cut greenhouse gas emissions by 60% from the levels they were at in 2013. It aims to reach the goal over the next decade. Reports from Mali say dozens of people have been killed in clashes between separatists and government forces near the Algerian border. Two sides have given widely differing estimates of the number of fatalities. A report into Britain's overcrowded prison system says successive governments have focused too much on punishment in order to appear tough on crime. It said there should be more emphasis on finding effective ways to cut reoffending. Antonine Maillet, the only Canadian winner of France's most high-profile literary award, the Goncourt, has died at the age of 95. She came from the small French-speaking Acadian community in New Brunswick. President Macron said her loss was mourned wherever French was spoken. Live from London, that's the latest. BBC News.
Hey, Charlie, you're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy, you stressed out, tired? Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy, JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233 244 941 002 or 00233 2006 06386, and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission-free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820, or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamb Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at Ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agent, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at Ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agent, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and intact? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination intact. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Prampram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prampram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Best radio show. The best radio show. Broadcasting worldwide online 24/7.
All around the world. In your car.
At work.
At home.
On your smartphone.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Are you ready to turn it up?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Hey, this is Archie and you are listening to Starr Radio UK and the Morning Show.
This is Starr Radio. This is
UK.
Starr Radio
UK.
This is Starr Radio
UK.
Welcome. Broadcasting worldwide online 24/7.
Enlighten your day with Starr Radio.
say massive good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good dawn to you wherever you might be on planet Earth, and those of you on other planets as well. We want to salute each and every one of you and welcome you to the Tuesday edition of the morning show. Today is Tuesday, the 18th day of February, the year 2024, with the time now 10:55 from the House of London. This is Starr Radio UK, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. From now till exactly 12 o'clock, when I bring the curtains down for the end of the program, I'm going to be your captain. I'm going to be flying you through all the altitudes and the latitudes, call it, whatever is applicable. And I'm going to make sure that everything that is making the headlines, if it's making the rounds, for sure, I'm going to bring that your way. So you'll not be left out at all, but you'll not be found wanting as well. You'll get everything that you need. But you know what? It's an interactive program as well. So during the course of the program, the lines are open for you to add your voice to the discussions as well, which will also be good, right? Yeah. But at the moment, share the broadcast with your friends and loved ones and invite them to like our pages as well. If there be any, issues or somebody that you want to wish well or whatever you want to say to other people, feel free, just get in touch with me and I will make sure I deliver on that. But on that note, once again, let me say good morning to my able producer, Mr. Francis Guy. Francis, I hope you are doing very, very well. A special good morning goes to Mr. Laimi Koiki, down there, let me put it that way. A special good morning also goes to Mr. Ebenezer Hammond Kwame, all the way in Cape Town. I hope you are doing good as well. To Felix all the way in Aberdeen, Kojo D, good morning to you. Mr. Dan Taberi, CEO of GL Accountancy Services, Mrs. Evelyn Taberi, and the girls, I salute each and every one of you. Hope you are all doing very, very well. Bishop Additional, good morning. Anthony Adedeji Aziz Shamsuddin, all the way in Moscow. So it's some meeting going on between Tosino and Anthony Adedeji. Yes, Tosino is in Moscow, Anthony Adedeji is in the US. So they are having the meeting in Saudi Arabia, right? That is by way of a joke, but that is the peace meeting that is taking place to end the war between in Ukraine, that is taking place in Saudi Arabia. So I mean, the Russians and the Americans having that meeting. That is the American, which is Anthony Adedeji, and the Russian, which is Tosino. But here on this platform, we got everybody here, and I want to salute each and every one of you once again. Welcome to the program, and let me say good morning also to the one and only. All listeners on the Yoruba Nation platform, Koiki Media platform, and the United States of Biafra platforms, wherever you might be. Good morning to you. Dr. Chisande Adeyemo Igboho, massive good morning to you. And then to Professor Akintoye, good morning to you. And to all the leadership of the Yoruba Nation. Yes, massive good morning to you all. I hope you are all doing very, very well. Okay, let's crack on. I'm going to bring you the quote for the day. The weather forecast will follow suit. Then the travel update as well. We'll move from there to have a look at some of the stories making the rounds across the globe. That is known as global trotting. After which we continue from there exactly at 11:45. The lines will be open for you to add your voice to the discussion. Then at 12 o'clock, we bring the curtains down for the end of the program. Let me take the opportunity to once again say also good morning to Vicky Newton, KB Bossman, and all other presenters on Starr Radio UK. I salute you. All right, so let's crack on. Well, the quote for the day says, everybody has a problem one way or another, and if you want to be successful, it is imperative that you identify the problems you have the capacity to solve. Identify the problems you have the capacity to solve. Those that you can't and you can't get help for it, just commit it to the hands of the Lord, right? So nothing that you can do and you say, yo, let me just leave that. I can clean my house. I said, no, let me leave that. I want God. I'm going to be praying for God to bring somebody to. Nah, it doesn't work that way. Those are your capacity to do. Get on with it. All right. And those that you don't have, you trust the Lord. After seeking help from outside, if you can't get it, trust the Lord. That some way, somehow, help comes from above. All right then. Starr Radio UK. Now moving on straight to the weather front. It's a bit sunny out there looking through the windows this morning where I am seated at the moment. I can see that it's a bit sunny. It's a bit sunny there. But is that a reality? Well. For those of you in London and southeastern part of England, this is how the weather is going to be for you today. How are we going to say it? Yeah. Okay, so this afternoon there will be plenty of wintry sunshine, which will gradually develop a breezy and milder day. Now tonight will remain dry with plenty of clear spells for a time in the early hours, and some patchy cloud will build in, but lengthy clear intervals will persist throughout. It's going to be chilly and breezy. Temperature is going to be 7 degrees. The lower is going to be 1 degree. UV level is going to be moderate, and pollution is going to be low as well. Sunset 17:21 and sunrise for tomorrow morning 07:09 hours. And that brings us to the end of the weather forecast. This is Starr Radio UK. This is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Let's move on straight to the travels as well. As we will say on this platform, keep your eyes on the roads. Keep your eyes on the roads as we keep you navigated, I promise, our bond. So what is happening on your travel this morning? Apart from the London tram link, that has a part closure which I brought your way yesterday. The whole of the other ground services are in good service, DLR and London Overground good service. So the London tram link, the issue until Sunday the 23rd February, no service between Reeves Corner and East Croydon. They said please use London buses services. All right then, and then also from between no service between Arena and Elmes End as well. So please check before you leave. You can use 289 from Addiscombe or Beck tram stop instead. All right then. Now let's move on straight to the major roads in London. Let me tell you what is happening there. On the major roads in London, A10 and A13 are experiencing serious delays. That aside, all the others are running a good service, especially with the kids on holidays. All the B roads are all running very, very smoothly, apart from places where there are roadworks and stuff like that going on. But it's not bad. It's not bad pertaining to the traffic there as well. On the riverbank this morning, good service throughout the London cable car, good service there as well. Bringing us back straight on to the final segment of the travel update, that is the National Rail. On the National Rail this morning, Great Western Railway is offering special service, Merseyrail special service, and Transport for Wales special service there. And that is how I would say it once again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good dawn to you wherever you might be on planet Earth. Enjoy your commute for today, but you know what? Continue to keep those eyes where? On the roads. Let's take a commercial. We come back and we continue with the show. Stay tuned. Hey, Charlie. You're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy. You stressed out. Tired? Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy. JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233 244 941 002 or 00233 2006 06386, and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep. Well, the other announcement that is coming through, Croydon is celebrating Ghana's 68th independence flag raising ceremony. It's calling the mayor, the civic mayor of Croydon, Councillor Kola Agbola, is inviting all to join him and the Ghanaian community on the 6th of March 2025. The location is going to be the forecourt of the Croydon Town Hall. The time 10 a.m. for the flag raising ceremony for the 68th independence anniversary of Ghana. The program is being sponsored by Victim, Special Ladies, and a lot more. Ginyame and a lot more there. So it's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. Now let's go global trotting. Now what have I got for you? Starting from home here. Starmer says U.S. backstop needed for Ukraine deal. The Prime Minister says a U.S. security guarantee is the only way to effectively deter Russia from attacking Ukraine again. Now, Thames Water secures £3 billion lifeline after court ruling and early release of hundreds of prisoners to begin in Scotland. And some of the stories making the round. And Reeves intervention in car loans case has been rejected as well, and we will be looking into that. UK wages continue to outpace inflation. Okay, those are some of the stories making the round. And teen arrested after chili oil attack at Costco. Which Costco was that? Which Costco was that? But I think Superstore in Avonmouth, Bristol. Emergency services were called to the Superstore in Avonmouth, Bristol. We'll see. We'll follow that story very, very closely with what has happened there. Okay. Now moving on to some other stories making the round in other parts of the world. Now, Putin ready to speak to Zelensky if necessary. Kremlin says as U.S. and Russia hold talks. And Trump dispatches New York real estate deal maker to solve global crisis. And all passengers survive crash landing as plane flips at Toronto airport. When I saw that images on my phone earlier on, I was thinking, oh, it might be one of those ones where it's fake and, they use the AI to be doing all those. So not knowing it was a real thing happening there. But what do you think about all that? I'm going to be telling you more about all that as the program goes on. This is Starr Radio UK, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Okay, in other stories, a bus crash in Bolivia kills at least 30 people, and then everyone must go. New Zealand tourism drive draws air and died for stealing chocolate. Pakistan anger over death of a child maid. How we treat some people. Interestingly, we have people who say, oh yeah, I am a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I am very religious, and then we abuse people. We do sad things to them. What do you think? Argentina president faces impeachment calls over crypto crash. Oh boy. And hundreds fired at aviation safety agency union is saying. Mauritius ex-prime minister bailed after suitcases of cash arrest, and popes held a complex clinical situation. The Vatican is saying we pray for him. Okay then, so coming away from Starr Radio UK. South of Grace, please, hot on the heels of suspects in gay imam killing. The killing of Mushin Hendricks, a pioneering figure in the gay Muslim community, has shocked many. Okay, and Mauritius ex-prime minister bailed after suitcases of cash arrest, and then the 10 Ugandan opposition figure treated in clinic overnight. Those are some of the stories making the rounds there. And dozens killed in Mali illegal gold mine collapse. We're going to be bringing you more on that front as the program goes on. In other parts of Africa as well, French officials visit disputed Western Sahara territory for foreign Nyasingbe's party triumphs in Togo's senatorial vote. In Togo, the ruling party claimed 34 of the 41 Senate seats as announced by the Electoral Commission on Sunday. Just bear with me. Okay, still moving on to some other stories making the rounds in Nigeria. Pa Clark was a towering figure in Nigeria. Pandev mourns the leader, and Lagos Assembly invited DSS for protection, not to seal offices. Acting clerk is saying digitalization, CBN to expand financial access to underserved communities in Nigeria. That's what Cardoso is saying. And federal government wants liberalized visa policies for Nigerian businesses. Would that happen? South leader Edwin Clark has died, and those were some of the compliments that was coming from there. In Ghana as well, PSWUTUC congratulates Obin Kenzo on his appointment as VRA acting chief executive, and OSP has no adjudicative power to declare anyone fugitive. That is what AEC is saying. Well, now everybody seems to be saying whatever things, but hey, what do you think about that? Well. All passengers survived crash in, now GCBS CCG dissent over exclusion from National Education Forum, and PSWTUC congratulates Obin Kenzo, as I did say earlier on. In other stories still making the rounds, well, what J.J. Rollins said about Jack Beverly, Ghana's notorious Cop 10 robber. I remember Jack back in the day. Oh, he's a dispatch rider and was one of. Yeah. Okay, you want to know more? We're going to be telling you more about that as well. Okay, the next time you apologize again, you will hear from us. Yamin is saying, who? Okay, and then in other stories making the rounds there, still in Ghana, Mahama submits his assets declaration form to Auditor General. Now, are all the others going to do the same, or is it going to be him doing it and all the others just going about their duties as it's supposed to be? But especially when in a place where things are not digitalized properly, okay? And therefore, it's a cash society. Though I can come to your house and say, okay, we are buying this property, and I have everything cash, and I just give it to you, and then boom, and then we just sign documents, and then off we go. So looking at all those bits, what do you think? So if I come and declare that I've got let me say 2 jugs, like what is the name? John Prescott, 2 jugs, that's how he was known. So 2 jugs and 1 nice house and a few other things. I said, that is what I own. And then I give monies or deals or cuts to other people who can acquire properties in their name on my behalf. Then what have I done? So I hope that it goes beyond that, so that it's not just a matter of this is what I've declared, and behind the scenes I'm using other ways and means to enrich myself at the device of the general public. So let's see, and who is going to be following suit is one of the stories that we're going to be looking at. So this and a lot more going to be coming your way at 30 minutes past the top of the hour. Let's go. Let's listen to Minister Elom Esiama in her worship medley. And let me say good morning to Reverend Michael Esiama as well. Good morning to you. Yes, tomorrow we'll be bringing you live the Power Hour. Power Word from the Power Word International, headed by Reverend Michael Esiama. I call him my big reverend. But enjoy this tune from Power Praise, Elom Worship.
Oh, yeah. I stand amazed in your presence. There is nothing you cannot do. I stand amazed in your presence. There is joy, peace, and hope. I stand amazed in your presence. There is nothing you cannot do. I stand amazed in your presence. There is joy, peace, and hope. Hey, there's no one like you, Jesus. There's no one like you.
This is Starr Radio UK.
There's no one like you, Jesus. There's no one like you, Lord. You do mighty things. You do glory.
Let me tell you this opportunity to say good morning to Atako Fee. It's been a while. I hope you are doing very, very well. And all the inhabitants of Ashaman in Ghana as well.
I see things, you do glorious things. You're the faithful God. Awesome is your name. You do mighty things. You do glorious things. You're the faithful God. Awesome is your name. You do mighty things. You do glorious things. You're the faithful God. Awesome is your name. Oh, we bless you, Jesus. My God is awesome. He can move mountains. Keep me in the valley. Hide me from the rain. My God is awesome. He heals me when I'm broken. Strength where I've been weakened. Forever he will reign. Our God is awesome. He can move mountains. Keep me in the valley. Hides me from the rain. My God is awesome. He
This is Starr Radio UK.
Strength where I've been weakened. Praise his holy name. My God is awesome. 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 Our 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 God is awesome. Oh yes, he is awesome. Our God is awesome. Say, oh Lord our God, how excellent is your name in all the earth. How excellent is your name. Oh Lord our God, how excellent is your name in all the earth. How excellent is your name. Oh Lord our God, how excellent is your name.
Star Radio. Radio for the people, by the people.
How excellent is your
Archie
name.
on Star Radio. Nobody does it better.
Okay, so that has been the one and only Minister Elom Siama.
Lord our God, how excellent
Bringing you some reggae tune this morning. Who says that reggae cannot sort anything in the morning? Oh boy.
is your name. Oh Lord our God.
Wow, when you hear all that going on, then you know that, hey, you are still alive, right? Okay, I hope I'm making your morning. Well, it is Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Share the broadcast with your friends and loved ones and invite them to like our pages as well. All right then, now let's crack on. Let's bring you all the details of the stories making the rounds this morning. Let me say good morning to the Zongo man himself. Yeah, it was nice catching up yesterday. Yeah. All right, so kicking off from here in the UK, what have I got news for you? Well, Thames Water has won a crucial High Court battle to secure £3 billion rescue loan, staving off the prospect of debt-laden company coming under government control. The UK's largest water and waste company was set to run out of cash by the end of March and would have likely been placed into temporary nationalisation to keep services running. The court decision on Tuesday had given the supplier a financial lifeline to undergo a major restructuring, my apologies, but the future of the company remains uncertain as it struggles with around £17 billion worth of debt. Thames has raised heavy criticism over its performance in recent years following a series of sewage discharges and leakages. The supplier serves about a quarter of the UK's population, mostly across London and parts of the southeastern England, and employs 8,000 people. Now, since the dire state of the company's finance first emerged about 18 months ago, the government has been on standby to put things into special administration. But regardless of what happens to the company in the future, water supplies and waste services to households will continue as normal. The rescue plan involves lenders providing Thames a further loan of up to £3 billion in 2 installments as it attempts to turn around its business. Okay, so let's see. Are you prepared to pay more when it comes to your water bills? Interesting. But it's all coming your way from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Well, the sad story of a woman who was shot dead outside a Kent pub on Valentine's Day has been named. She is by the police as Lisa Smith. Tributes to Miss Smith, 43, from Slough, have been left at the scene of the fatal shooting outside a Three Horseshoes pub in Knockhold shortly after 19 hours GMT on Friday. The follow flowers and balloons, including one for Wonderful Mom, were accompanied by messages such as "Rest in peace" and "Fly high, pretty lady." Now, police said they found a vehicle containing a gun on the Queen Elizabeth II Bridge, which crosses the River Thames near Dartford. Now, detectives are investigating the possibility that the suspect entered the water. Now, police said call and handlers had received report of a man on the wrong side of the barrier on the Dartford Bridge on Friday. Now, officers were continuing to search areas of the River Thames and are focusing their efforts on recovering him from the water, Kent Police has said. The force also said it believed the suspect was known to the victim. A sad one there. May we say, may her soul rest in perfect peace. And anger, when we cannot have that self-control to be able to, this around, say, turn around and just walk off, but we'll go on a part of doing so. It's all coming away from Starr Radio, okay? Well, do you feel that your salary seems to be going up? Well, average wages are continuing to outpace inflation, with pay packets rising for both the public and private sectors. Workers' official figures have shown. Now, pay after taking into account the pace of price rises rose 3.4% between October and December, compared with the same period a year ago, according to the Office of the National Statistics. The UK unemployment rate remained unchanged at 4.4%, although the ONS had advised that its jobs figures should be treated with their caution because of low response rates to its employment survey. The figures following warnings from businesses that they are planning to cut workforces and raise prices ahead of higher employment costs in April, because the national insurance tax rises that employers are going to be paying is going to be kicking in April. We know that some few companies have decided to lay off some of their staff, but we'll see what happens. Now, Chancellor Richard Reeves' attempt to intervene in a landmark case over controversial car loans has been blocked by the UK's highest court. The Supreme Court case, which is set for April, will hear an appeal by finance firms after the Court of Appeal ruled that it was unlawful for lenders to pay a commission to a dealer without a customer's consent. Now, furthermore, it said when customers were not informed of the arrangement, they should be compensated, leading to estimates that the industry could be forced to pay out as much as £30 billion pounds. The Treasury, which stepped in amid concerns about the possible impact on the wider car financing sector, said it respected the Supreme Court's decision. The vast majority of new cars and many second-hand ones are bought with finance agreements. In 2021, the Financial Conduct Authority banned deals in which the dealer received a commission from the lender based on the interest rate charged to the customer. So they are not only making profit from the sale of their vehicle, but they are making profit from just facilitating that credit facility for the customer. And the Supreme Court has said, no way, Mose. All right, then, let's move on to other stories making the rounds this morning. Sir Keir Starmer has said any Ukraine peace deal will require U.S. backstop to deter Russia from attacking its neighbor again. Speaking after a hastily convened meeting with European leaders in Paris, he said a U.S. security guarantee was the only way to effectively deter Russia and vowed to discuss the key elements of a peace deal with U.S. President Donald Trump in Washington next week. The Prime Minister repeated that he would consider deploying UK troops to Ukraine in the event of a lasting peace agreement. But Germany's Chancellor Olaf Scholz, a key NATO ally, said for his part, discussing sending troops to Ukraine at present was completely premature. Okay, so what do you think is going to happen there? Once we know that the Prime Minister is going to go to the U.S. as a special envoy of the European Union to discuss everything that is going on pertaining to this peace pact that they seem to be brokering for Ukraine without the Ukrainians. However, developing stories coming through, the U.S. and Russia are holding talks in Saudi Arabia about the war in Ukraine. It's the first in-person meeting since Moscow's full-scale invasion 3 years ago. Now, Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov is speaking to U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Neither Ukraine nor Europe are invited. So, who is at the table? Now, information coming through says both sides sat in silence before the meeting started. Rubio, when he was asked whether the U.S. was sidelining Ukraine, he didn't answer. The Kremlin says Vladimir Putin is prepared to speak to Volodymyr Zelensky if necessary. Zelensky has repeatedly said he won't recognize a peace deal negotiated without Ukraine. The U.S. says today's talks are a first step to see if Russia is serious about ending the war, while Russia says it hopes to normalize relations with America. We'll be bringing you more on that front. Well, Starr Radio UK. In other stories as well, U.S. President Donald Trump wanted someone to meet Russia President Vladimir Putin last week to open a negotiation for a potential deal to end the Russia-Ukraine war. He didn't dispatch his Secretary of State. The man he sent to the Kremlin to handle a titanic geopolitical challenge does not even have a diplomatic background. Now, instead, Trump picked his personal friend, Gov buddy, and billionaire real estate developer Steve Witkoff. The president has made Witkoff his Middle East envoy, but last week the Bronx-born businessman found himself in discussions about ending the conflict in Eastern Europe, having been with Putin for a very extended period, like about 3 hours in Trump's words. Now, Witkoff was in Moscow to help facilitate a deal that saw the U.S. and Russia swap prisoners, which was seen as signaling a possible thaw in relations between the two countries. So let's see what is happening there. It's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. Well, money speaks, and the rest is history, right? I won't say the rest that I want to say there. But it's all coming away from Starr Radio UK at 11:29. In the next 15 minutes, the lines will be open for you to add your voice to the discussions. Well, I saw this and I was like, okay, maybe it's AI developing something. I mean, they like doing all those things, putting something, and then they say, this one was happening. It was not true. But this time around, all 80 people on board, just bear with me a bit. Just bear with me, please, just bear with me.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancehall taking over. Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancehall taking over. Yo, what's up, people? This is a boy Raskin Bobo One. Tune in every day, every night at the Starr Radio UK with the big man them Archie. When I say Orta, you say fire.
Welcome back. Apologies for that. Yes, sir. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to some of the other stories making the rounds at 11:31. All 8 people on board a plane which crashed and overturned while landing in Toronto have survived, officials have said. The Delta Airlines flight from Minneapolis skidded along the runway with flames visible, and it came to a halt upside down as firefighters came to their rescue. Now, survivors said they were suspended upside down in their seats and had to release themselves, dropping onto the ceiling before clambering out onto the snow-covered tarmac. Now, 18 people were injured, but only a small number are thought to be seriously hurt. The investigators are also into what caused the crash. There were 76 passengers and 4 crew on board the 16-year-old CRJ-900 aircraft made by Canada's Bombardier Company. In an evening briefing, Deborah Flint of the Greater Toronto Airports Authority called the response by emergency personnel textbook and credited them with helping ensure no loss of life. The U.S. Federal Aviation Administration said the plane was operated by Delta's subsidiary Endeavour Air. Delta said the incident happened at 14 hours 15 Eastern Time, that is 19 hours 15 on Monday, GMT on Monday. 22 passengers were Canadian nationals and the rest were multinational. Ms. Flynn said the airport was closed after the incident, but flights into and out of Toronto person resumed at about 17 hours local time. Now, Canada Transportation Safety Board said it was working to gather information and assess the occurrence. Now, 2 runway will remain closed for several days for investigation, and passengers have been told to expect some delays. The Toronto PS Fire Chief Todd Aitken said the runway was dry and there was no crosswind conditions that contradicted earlier reports of winds gusts of more than 64 kilometers per hour or 40 miles per hour and a crosswind. Well, we'll see what happened. How come the plane landed and video footage shared on social media showed people clambering out of the overturned aircraft with fire crew spraying it with foam. All right then. Congratulations to everyone who was on board. We thank God, and well done to the emergency services as well, who did a yeoman job there. It's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. But then a sad one in Bolivia. More than 20 people have been killed in a bus crash on a mountain road in Bolivia, says police. The vehicle plunged almost 800 meters into a ravine in the southwestern district of Ucayali, an officer has said. The picture in front of me is not a nice one at all, because the bus or the coach, just virtually dropped. Now, 14 people were also injured, including 4 children. An official from a local hospital has said in a video, Bolivia has notoriously dangerous roads, particularly in mountainous areas. The accident happened between the cities of Potosi and Oruro, police have said. Officials believe that the crash could have been caused by speeding, with the driver unable to control the bus. Police Colonel Victor Benavides told the AP News. Okay. Well, it's a sad one. When people think they are so in control, but in actual fact, this is a machine, anything can go wonky or wrong at any time. But well, let's see what has happened on that front. Argentine President Javier Milei is facing impeachment calls and legal action accusing him of fraud over his promotion of cryptocurrency on social media. The Milei posted on X, formerly Twitter, about the Libra coin on Friday, which he said would help fund small businesses and startups. Now, he shared a link to buy it, causing its price to shoot up. But when a few hours he deleted his post and the cryptocurrency nosedived in value, losing investors most of their money. Now, some opposition members of the Congress say they plan to start proceedings to impeach Milei. Meanwhile, lawyers filed complaints of fraud in Argentina's criminal court on Sunday. Some people online have accused Milei of what is known as a rug pull, where promoters of cryptocurrency draw in buyers only to stop trading activity and make up with the money raised from the sales. They pointed out that the link used to buy the coins referenced a phrase the president uses in his pitches. Well, if he did that, then of course he has to face the full rigors of the law. But this is Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Well, interesting. Mauritius former Prime Minister Pravind Jugnauth has been released on bail following his dramatic arrest on Saturday on money laundering charges. He had been detained along with 3 others after the anti-corruption agency said it has seized suitcases of cash and luxury watches in raids on 10 locations, including Jugnauth's home. The former Prime Minister's lawyer said he denied the charges against him. The Jugnauth's arrest came 100 days after his landslide defeat in election, with his successor Navin Ramgoolam vowing to root out corruption. But few Mauritians expected the Financial Crimes Commission to move so quickly or to arrest the former Prime Minister on such serious charges. Now, some people took to the streets of the capital, Port Louis, to celebrate by lighting firecrackers, while a handful of supporters turned up outside the court on Monday to show their solidarity with him, chanting Pravani, Pravani, Pravin, Pravin. Okay, whichever is appropriate. Her 63-year-old husband spent the night in detention center before a magistrate granted him bail, later setting $32,000 as the bail sum. All right then. So come your way from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Still in Africa now. The Union for the Republic, led by President Faure Gnassingbé, secured 34 out of the 41 seats in the recent election aimed at transitioning to a parliamentary system. In Togo, the ruling party claimed 34 of the 41 Senate seats, as announced by the Electoral Commission on Sunday, February 16, following the vote that marked the final phase of controversial constitutional reform criticized by the opposition. In the court, it said, "We will promptly submit these provisional results to the Constitutional Court, which is the only authority authorized to issue the final result," stated Dago Yabre, the head of the Electoral Commission, after results were revealed in Lomé. The establishment of the Senate represent the last step before the implementation of the new constitution, which was enacted on May by the President Faure Gnassingbé, who has been in power since 2005, succeeding his father, who ruled for nearly 38 years. Okay? We thought I was going to step down, but now they say his party has won majority. What else? What else? Okay, let's go to Nigeria as well. At 11:40, this is Starr Radio UK. And this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. The leader in the South Niger Delta region and former Federal Commissioner for Information, Chief Edwin Clark, has died. He died on Monday night at the age of 97. The demise of the Pan-Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, leader was made known on Tuesday morning in a statement signed by Professor C.C. Clark for the family. The short statement read, the Clark Fuludu Bikederemo family of Kiagbodo Town, Delta State, wishes to announce the passing of Chief Dr. Senator Edwin Kiagbodo Clark, OFRCON, on Monday, the 17th of February, 2025. The family appreciates your prayers at this time. Other details will be announced later by the family. Clark's death came a few days after Afenifere leader Ayo Adebanjo's also died at the age of 96. Okay, I don't know how we missed that, but we're going to be telling you more about that as and when we have got all the details coming through. It's all coming away from Starr Radio UK, and as I would say, may his soul rest in perfect peace. Now, Airtel Nigeria has revised its data pricing structure, implementing a tariff adjustment of up to 50%. This according to details published on the website on Monday. The price revision, which affects various data bundles, aligns with ongoing industry concerns over escalating operational costs. While the company has yet to issue an official statement, the move underscores the broader push among telecom operators for a tariff review to cushion the impact of inflation and forex volatility. Okay, those are some of the stories there as well, all coming away from Nigeria. The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Olayemi Cardoso, has reaffirmed the Apex Bank commitment to leveraging digitalization and technology-driven solutions to enhance financial access for underserved communities, particularly women. Now, speaking at the inaugural Economy Policy Conference for Emerging Market Economies in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, organized by the Ministry of Finance Saudi Arabia and the International Monetary Fund Regional Office, Cardoso emphasized the importance of mobile money services and other digital financial tools in deepening financial inclusion across Nigeria. In a post shared on CBN official X handle account on Monday, Cardoso stated, digitalization is key to Nigeria's financial inclusion. Efforts with mobile money services and tech-driven solutions, the CBN aims to expand financial access for underserved communities, particularly women. All right then, that's a good one. I will come back to that later on and have a proper look at it during the course of the week, or a few weeks to come. We could get Bishop Adeshina and others to come in to throw more light on that front. Now, in Abuja, President Bola Tinubu has called for liberal visa policies to support Nigerian businesses seeking to expand globally. His call came barely days after the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, was denied a visa by the Canadian government to travel to the Invictus Games for wounded soldiers in action in Vancouver. Well, so he decided not to allow them to go, deny them the visas. Why? If government is allowing them to go, why are they stopping them? So you see, the Chief of Defense Staff himself was denied a visa. So if you are denied a visa, what's your worry? He has got the backing of the country itself, yet was denied. Interesting. The president, who made a call on the sidelines of the 38th ordinary session of the Assembly of African Union Heads of States and Government in Addis Ababa over the weekend, noted that Nigeria had continued to create favorable environment for foreign companies to operate within its borders. Now, represented by the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, Tinubu said it was only unfair for other nations to reciprocate by easing visa requirements for Nigerian businesses looking to establish themselves abroad. The minister, in a statement by media aide Rabiu Ibrahim yesterday, shared his experience from Indonesia, where he observed that while more than 50 Indonesian companies operate in Nigeria, fewer than 5 Nigerian companies were present in Indonesia. Now, he stressed that such reciprocal arrangement needed to include simplified visa processes for Nigerian companies and their representatives. Idris said, last year, I was representing Nigeria in Indonesia and found out that about 50 big Indonesian companies were operating in Nigeria. But we do not have 5 Nigerian companies operating in Indonesia. So this is what Trump will look at, and he said, no, tariff, because there is an imbalance there. Well. If they want to come to our country to trade because of our population and ability to purchase their goods and services, then there should also be that reciprocal arrangement where Nigerians are also given the rightful place. And the visa issue is the same problem you find in Ethiopia and Indonesia. It becomes very complex for people to give Nigerians visas. Idris also addressed concerns raised by the Nigerian community in Ethiopia about the Ethiopian government's recent cancellation of the e-visa and visa on arrival option for Nigerian travelers. Well. What is good for the goods? Of course, it's good for the ganders as well. As I will say there, as I end those updates from Nigeria at 11:47. This is Starr Radio UK. Share with us what you think, or comment as appropriate. Okay. So share with us there. It's all coming your way from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Okay, let's move on. And this time round in Ghana. What is the remit of the Special Prosecutor's Office? Well, a member of the National Patriotic Party National Communications Team, George Ayisi, has criticized the Office of the Special Prosecutor for overstepping its legal boundaries. The Office of the Special Prosecutor has declared the former Minister for Finance, Ken Ofori-Atta, wanted. Addressing the media, the Special Prosecutor Kisi Jabin indicated that Mr. Ofori-Atta is wanted over alleged corruption and corruption-related activities. Ofori-Atta is now a wanted person and must return to Ghana immediately to face questioning, the Special Prosecutor stated. Speaking, Mr. Ayisi argued that the OSP lacks the authority to declare anyone a fugitive. The OSP was wrong. The law establishing the OSP office gives him the power to investigate and prosecute. He doesn't have adjudicative authority, AC stated. He emphasized that once the OSP concludes on an investigation and establishes a prima facie case, prosecution should follow in court. When he makes investigations and he is convinced that he had established a prima facie case, or if he has a case to prosecute, then he goes to court. He doesn't have any adjudicative powers to declare anyone a fugitive. That is why I was asking the question, what powers has the Office of the Special Prosecutor got? And is it like he is trying to crack the whip so that the NDC will say, yeah, this one is cool, man? Or what exactly is happening? But it's all coming your way from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Bringing the time now to 10 minutes to the top of the hour. And let's look at it. The countdown week, the Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference and the Christian Council of Ghana have expressed their disappointment over the exclusion from the National Education Forum scheduled for the 18th, that's today, and tomorrow the 19th, 2025. The forum, organized by the Ministry of Education, is expected to bring together national level stakeholders to deliberate on educational policies and reforms. However, despite the inclusion of some organizations associated with the GCBC and CCG, the two bodies themselves were left out. The national discourse on education requires the involvement of all stakeholders, including religious bodies, educators, and parents, whose inputs can guide the formation of policies that align with the values, traditions, and aspirations of the people of Ghana. Statement continued. In a joint press statement, there are two religious organizations who play a significant role in the education sector label their omission as a setback to inclusive dialogue on Ghana's educational future. Ladies and gentlemen, Starr Radio UK. And I think they run institutions, educational institutions. So, of course, it's important and imperative that are added to it. Well, a painstaking investigation by the fourth state has uncovered the inclusion of a Kenyan named Kwame Donko, said to be 72 years old, on the payroll of the National Service Authority. The investigation, which exposed shocking irregularities in the NCA payroll, established that Kwame Donko was registered without any ID card, which is an anomaly. Instead of an ID card or a photo was used. However, the fourth estate dug further and conducted a reverse image search. It was revealed that the photo actually belonged to Emmanuel Mochio, a human resources manager at a private IT company in Kenya. It has also emerged that a single name appeared up to 226 times as a beneficiary on the NSA payroll. Now, the fourth estate first uncovered the ghost name scandal in November 2024, but was initially prevented from publishing its findings due to an ex-parte injunction secured by the NSA. However, the court later lifted the injunction following allowing the report to be published. The investigation covered records from 2017 2020 to 2023, including the 2024 National Service year. During an interview, Kweku Okrobia Asante, the manager of the Independent Journalism Project under the Media Foundation for West Africa, described the irregularities as frightening. He pointed out that the payroll system contained odd entries such as individuals over 80 to 90 years old and fraudulent index numbers. 80 to 90 years. I hope that my name is not even there. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. President John Dramani Mahama has officially submitted his asset declaration form to the Auditor General. The declaration was filed in the morning of Tuesday, that's today, at the presidency. This move highlights his commitment to transparency and accountability, key principles that define his leadership. The announcement was made by Joyce Bao Mokhtari, the senior presidential advisor and special aide to President Mahama. In a Facebook post, she stated, the president submitted his assets declaration form to the Auditor General this morning at the presidency. This communicates his commitment to transparency and accountability as a key component of his presidency. The President Mahama's asset declaration aligns with Ghana's constitutional requirements for public officials to disclose their financial status. This process is a critical measure in promoting good governance and ensuring that leaders uphold ethical standards in public services. The president's action serves as an example for other public officials to follow. So, is it going to force its ministers to also do same? And our MPs, have they done same? Or someone is doing it, others are just leaving the door. Whilst others are tightening, others are leaving the door ajar and say, yeah, bring it on, where they're going to be milking everything. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. In a cash society where most transactions are done via cash, how do we okay, we take a quick commercial, and then we continue from there. We'll round up the program. Stay tuned, don't touch the dial.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamb.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamb@gmail.com. Well Lamb Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Welcome back to the program. This is Starr Radio UK, and just filtering to the end of the program this afternoon, where we're going to be just bringing one other story from Ghana, and then we'll bring the program to a close. But let me say good morning to every one of you tuned in. But hey, Croydon is celebrating Ghana's 68th independent flag raising ceremony, and the event is taking place on the 6th of March 2025 at 10 a.m. at the forecourt Croydon Town Hall, and it's under the able leadership of the civic mayor of Croydon, Councillor Kola Agbola. And the program is being sponsored by the one and only Victor, Special Lady, and Jinyami. So wherever you are, make a date with them on that day when that program comes your way. All right then. Let me say thank you very much for tuning in. Let's get on and let's try to bring the program to a close there. Okay. Just bear with me. Okay. All right. So moving on straight. All right then. Mr. Joseph Atta, good morning to you there as well. He was also giving me a bit of grief. No grief, it's a good grief. Okay then. Yes. To the final segment of the program before we go. We need to depoliticize the school feeding program. Kofi Asare is saying. And their calls calling for calls grow for dedicated public health funding and disease outbreak. Now, where are we going to be getting all those monies from doing those things? By external borrowing, you can't borrow more than $250 million in 2025. That's what the IMF is saying to Ghana. Meanwhile, there is allegation that, people who have misappropriated state funds or have been corrupted, there is an amount up to what? Is it up to 20 billion? So IMF is saying we cannot loan you more than 250. I'm going to be loaning Ghana some money, and I think I'll have to get one of their mines. Yeah. But looking at that you can only we can only get extend our borrow up to the tune of 250. So that means that government has to go to the local market to do so, and that's why we have the treasury bill and all those things. The money comes in, the money is supposed to be used for something else, and quickly somebody just put there in the treasury bill for some time to get turnover and then get some profit from there, and before they bring the money into the system. You see how they do it? But this and a lot more we're going to be looking at. It is all coming away from Starr Radio UK. Let me say thank you very much for tuning in this morning to listen to us. It's been a pleasure coming your way. Tomorrow we'll bring you the Wednesday edition of the morning show. But before I go, Alhaji Sheikh Shehu, popularly known as ex-regimental Sergeant Major RSM Jack Begbele, was reportedly one of the most feared people in Ghana in the 1980s and the 90s. Now, Jack Begbele, who was a regimental sergeant major of the defunct Commando or the Panther unit of the Ghana Police Service, allegedly subjected residents of Accra to inhumane and cruel treatment. At the peak of his unpopular prowess, Jack Begbele earned a reputation as the man whose name and presence invoked fear among Accra residents. Now, reports indicate that Jack Begbele was so powerful that he could organize a group of his police and military colleagues who would block the stretches from Kimbu School to the fire service traffic light just to fleece persons plying the road of their belongings. Now, due to fear and power of Jack Begbele and his weapon-wielding servicemen, no man or car ever dared to pass or challenge him on his team. His stature and demeanor alone are said to have sent shivers down the spines of his victims, leaving them in constant fear, disarray, and even tremor. The late former President Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings mentioned Jack Begbele during the public hearing of the National Reconciliation Commission on the interrogation and killing of Corporal Halidu Jiwa and Lieutenant Corporal Sarkodie Ado in 1984. Rawlings is heard saying in a video from the public hearing cited by Ghana Web that Jack Begbele was one of the officers in a video of the interrogation and killings in March 1984, which he was being questioned about. The late former president said he saw Jack Begbele carrying Corporal Halidu Jiwa, one of the soldiers who was killed. An aircraft landed. There was somebody else lying on the floor who was picked up by the beach during the dissident activity. And when the interrogation of this gentleman for about 3-5 minutes talking about all these things, I think I remember I did tell WO Tete, I think that's enough. Please send it back to wherever. When the aircraft arrived, there were some security personnel on board, and I remember what's his name, Jack Begbele, was the one who was carrying Jiwa off the aircraft. And as he got down from the aircraft, there was another one who had been captured, I believe, around Pong area, the late former president narrated. The suspicion is that ex-RSM Jack Begbele was running an armed robbery cartel was confirmed in 1999 when he and his gang of robbers were arrested by robbing a vehicle transporting 250 million old cedis worth of gold bars. Now, details of the incident indicate that Jack Begbele and his 7 accomplices were driving in a Peugeot estate vehicle and a Nissan oven bus, waiting at the Yamoransa junction in the central region for the bullion van that was transporting the gold bars. Now, when the bullion van driven by one Asamoah passed by, the accused person, armed with AK-47 rifles and dressed in military uniforms, followed it until they reached Abotia near Apam Junction on the Cape Coast Accra Road. At Abotia, the Peugeot intercepted the convoy, assaulted those in the convoy, and fired shots into the bullion van. This scared those in the bullion van, forcing them to flee as if they knew nothing about the attack. The accused persons then entered the bullion van and made away with the gold bars. They also seized 2 other vehicles belonging to Gassem and Ashanti Goldfields Company and carried the gold bars in one driven by Impra to Accra. They shared a booty among themselves, and one Frimpong who was fleeing with his share Abidjan was arrested at the Lobo border upon interrogation. Frimpong mentioned the others as his accomplices, who were later picked up by officers. After months of prosecution, Jack Begbele and 5 others were, in July 2001, sentenced to 15 years in prison for armed robbery offenses. In May 2009, reports made that Jack Begbele suffered a heart attack and died at the Nsawam prison, where he was serving his sentence. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Starr Radio, okay? And I thought that I brought you some history there. It's been me, Archie, and I sign out with this tune from the Zongo Man, and he says, oh no, this one from Ata Kofi. Okay, let me bring you one from the Zongo Man, and he says, where is the dollar? Because IMF is saying that Ghana can only go for a loan of 250 million for the year 2025. When that song ends, you don't hear from me. It's been me actually saying, have a top of the day. I'm out like that. See you later. Bye.
$10 and one man no get. Hey, hey, hey.
Thanks for listening.
$10 and one man no get. It's a disgrace. Where is the dollar? 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 Give gorilla bananas to give to monkey.